How's it going, Rackle viewers? And we're back with part 2 of the Esterisle's Cartography Guild Homebrew in Dungeons & Dragons 5th Edition. Where... yeah. Our usual, we plan something out and it falls through, so we have to kind of make it up as we go. Still holds true even on our second adventure, but such is the case. Let's go ahead and rejoin the Discord, though.
Michael mentioned two Moss-related things back to back with both of these people.
Rookie mistake, honestly.
Such a rookie. Gosh.
Man,
I wish he had more time to write this.
What? We're just gonna sit here and bash on Legion now.
We're talking about how there's two Moss names back to back, and how I'm confused.
One of them deals in Moss, the other one is Moss.
Right.
Maybe... No, I have no idea.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. Alright, so is it distracting at all? The pirate?
Nope, it's immersive.
It makes me confused why you're up in the top of the boat, but...
Apparently there's not a lot of MP4s of wooden ships.
Oh, you wouldn't say.
People talking, or, you know. If you find one, let me know.
I'll be on the lookout.
Inside of a wooden ship. Just gotta find the right way to describe it, I guess. Or a different website. How about a galley? No, it just gives me fucking galaxy.
Okay, you can play your normal music now, Tyler. Oh god, it just keeps playing!
Yeah, because I have it set to loop the current track this whole time.
Oh god. It's enough sea shanty in my life for one day.
No such thing.
I just listened to the Wellerman 3 times in a row, I'm good.
Telling you, Nathan.
I
played it for you and you didn't listen.
What?
So when are we starting an improv group, Matt?
Isn't this our
Hello.
improv group?
Kind of.
Well, you guys treat it sometimes, yeah.
I was really hoping that one of the crewmates would like try and catch me and Heinrich out, and I just pretend to be like a ghost of the sea. Like, you've angered the sea. Drop all your worldly possessions into the blue.
I'm so happy you didn't do
Otherwise, your
that.
next voyage will be met with a grim fate.
Jordan would have freaked the fuck out if you caught any wind of that.
Shame that you're trying to convince a squirrel that you're a
A ghost.
Oh?
No, those for people.
They didn't used to be people, though. Where in the hell did I put... Not there, not there. Son of a... I really need to reorganize my folders for my sprite work, because I was actually going to look up something. Make sure I didn't need to rip it from something else, and I can't even find the folder I have for the updated sprites for the banner.
You say the word organizing, and somewhere in the middle of his sleep at 5 p.m. Aotearoa gets a chubby.
Oh, that's horrifying.
Look, I'd be perfect for the position of assistant manager at Macy's. I'll just organize everything. I'll make spreadsheets, and it'll be perfect.
Good God.
Oh man, we need to invent Microsoft Excel just for you.
Oh, don't do that to
Go
him.
crazy.
Look, I made a plot chart. I don't even know what it does.
As soon as I can figure out how this information is important, it's going to be fantastic.
I like to, Q has one of those like things like that you put your pills in for days of the week, and like he doesn't even have to take pills, but like he just has it,
Just in
he's
case.
ready to go.
I can picture that.
Oh man.
He's also literally immune to disease.
I know. It's even weirder that he has it.
He has terrible sad. That's why he became a pirate. I need more time under the open sun. The winter months are not good for me.
Why did he become pirate? No, he's not a pirate. Is he?
I think you are at this point.
We all want to be pirates of something, you know?
One imperial government wants us dead.
I mean, Bjorn was already a raider of sorts before he met you all, so he was already halfway there.
We have multiple fugitives on our boat.
I've never fugitived anything in my life.
Bjorn has been arrested a few times in my lore
No,
for him.
we're harboring people who are misunderstood. We're like the Underground Railroad, if anything.
Yeah, misunderstood.
I was not gonna say that. I was gonna say the Island of
Wow.
Misfits from Rudolph. Like, the Underground Rail.
They're not so much misfits as they are misunderstood by a very particular group of individuals that want them all dead.
Hell, I'm a fugitive too, to an imperial government that wants all of us dead.
Yeah.
Okay, to be fair though, they didn't want us all dead until we intervened on what they were going to do to you. Then they wanted
You
us all
weren't
dead.
there.
Bjorn
You were
wasn't
probably
there.
an old
Lambert
ship.
was there.
William's
Is
just a college
this-
student.
You were in a
no.
long ship doing bath salts.
He's just a college kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just want to like go to school.
Can this
What the fuck is
adventure
this
wait?
shit?
I have class tomorrow.
That's
got this-
not
I got
how
this-
it would happen. What would happen is it'd be 2:00 in the morning and be like, well, I mean, I could go on this adventure, or I could go to my class tomorrow.
Yeah. I got this
Well-
project due. Like, I know the city's under
I'll
siege from the
just-
armies of hell, but like,
I'll
It's
just
5
borrow
pages,
someone's
I've been
notes.
We've got to haze the Froshes tomorrow. I mean,
Gwynny would not be part of a fraternity. Gwynny would be the sole member of a book club.
Sigma Kappa Alpha.
With all of his past lives.
Yeah.
There we go. I finally found the damn sheet. It's gonna drive me nuts.
Oh man. Hey Michael, how much
Yeah?
did we break you?
You know, it. mm, mm.
Yeah.
I find a new way every day.
You've
You
done
put-
worse.
You put an incredibly powerful figure, perhaps the most powerful we've seen, in front of us just randomly, and we tested his limits.
That one dragon that
Lived.
might have been more powerful.
I guess so.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know.
I feel like you should explicitly know since you made them.
I mean, you think I
Power scaling is hard in a system about dice rolls.
Oh, was he casting seeming on his crew? That makes a little bit more sense rather than true polymorph.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I was going through my head of the logical explanation of why things were the way they were on that ship, and that was about the only answer I could come up with. That doesn't
Right,
result in
yeah.
dude was a fucking god just dicking with morals for fun.
Either way, he has a magic ship, and I'm gonna figure out how to do that.
Steal his ship.
Well, that's step one.
Wait,
sounds
yeah.
did
terrible
you
idea.
say make his ship steel? That sounds like an excellent idea.
Oh,
Do
yes.
that to ours.
That's-
We'll fortify
Shit.
it with metal.
Yeah, we'll just name it Old Ironside after Q.
Call it a conflict ship, if you would.
So anyway, no, Dennis isn't back. Damn.
No.
What happened
Dennis
to
is
Dennis?
Dennis is
Don't
dead.
even joke about that. Dennis is the most important member of our party.
His fiance said it's 9 p.m. time for your nightly dick flattening.
Oh my god. Where'd my phone go?
Pull out the iron.
She pulled out old Ironside.
I don't even want to know. I'm gonna just go ahead and check my goddamn. I think I hear him in the background.
Soon then the weatherman comes to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day time is done, take our leave and go.
See, it sounded like I was syncopated, like intentionally, but it was just because, like, you were doing it from the lag with, like, from him, and then I was hearing both of you,
Soon
but
may the
you
weatherman
were
come.
more delayed because of, like, you know, like he was delayed from like real time, and then you were delayed by a little further than real time because you were having to wait for him to be delayed anyway. So you were like double delayed.
Excellent.
That was entirely worth all that explanation, and not at all a waste of anybody's time.
Cabbage,
Yes?
how we doing? Does it work?
It works as long as I keep cameras off and I have to stay on the Discord tab.
Oh, weird.
Because if I switch to the other tab, it lags and I can't talk.
Okay.
Huh.
That's strange.
Yeah. So,
That's a quirk.
Okay.
it works well enough that
Huh.
can use it.
Dang.
Have you tried downloading more RAM?
I did download some RAM from this reputable website, and it seems to have made things worse.
Not a very reputable website, then, is it?
I mean, I thought it was. It said I could download more dedicated WAM.
Can you say that again?
Dedicated WAM.
You need defrag your hard drive.
Yeah,
Just
that's.
need to download some more RAM.
Yeah. It's easy.
I think you can get that off of like Napster or something.
Is that even still around?
You know, you're the only one I think who understood. Everybody else like laughed out of
No, I know about Napster,
Right.
but I
a
only
pity
know about
laugh
Napster.
of like, oh yeah, boomer. Well, I know what that is.
I know, right?
Well, you don't have to call me
Napster.
out. You're right, but like, come on.
It's
If I
easy, bro.
think
Just freaking get yourself
Yeah,
some
nope.
Kazaa and download some more RAM with that. Yeah, it's possible. Sure. Kazaa,
If
there's
I
one.
think something is meant to be a joke, I will laugh at it, regardless of if it was funny or not.
I made this website where you can download more RAM. I made it using GeoCities. If you wanna go there.
GeoCities.
Oh,
Wow.
GeoCities, I only have a Netscape.
Are we in the
Don't
90s?
even
What's
know.
happening?
I don't
Oh, I
even
remember-
know
I
anymore.
remember when RAM hit 50 gigabytes or megabytes. It was crazy.
50 gigs of RAM? That seems high, actually.
About to
Maybe
say,
it's
that's
not
actually
anymore, I
like
don't know.
fucking twice of what I have in mine right now, I think.
What Michael has powering.
Isn't it supposed to be multiples of 8? Did that make your computer explode?
50 is probably not optimal. Just gonna say.
It's not. Like, honestly, having more RAM doesn't really help much of anything, really.
Have you played a Paradox game? I need more RAM.
Unfortunate.
I don't think RAM's the issue at that point.
I think it's CPU and RAM. And then there's
It's
Dwarf
RAM.
Fortress. There's Dwarf Fortress, which is just RAM.
Oh, did they come out with their remake on it? They were doing like a
I've been watching that for a long time because I tried
Yeah.
to play it once and it was unplayable.
you have to. It's a very specific set of people who will go for it because they're doing like an actual graphical game now instead of just like dots and lines and dashes.
Yes, and they're going to put it on Steam. Let me see, because I haven't heard about that in a while. Let me pull up the World Wide Web. Planned release date. Time is subjective. That's what it says.
Time is subjective?
That's what it says.
That's hilarious.
In many ways, it's already out.
These fucking assholes.
What the fuck?
Don't you love indie devs?
That makes me think of when YouTube wasn't working, so I googled, "Is Google down?" and the answer was no. That's what it said.
Is Google down? Wow.
That's the most boomer thing I've heard all day.
Yeah.
I am
Michael,
so.
why are you posting the big woman?
You know, that was for Cabbage. He said he's not been on the internet, so I'm catching him up.
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought you were speaking code to Tyler and I.
Mm.
I haven't had an internet in weeks.
Well,
Well, and
trust me.
now
That part of the internet you can
you're getting
avoid.
killed by
A 9-foot-tall vampire woman.
9'6".
Yes.
It has
you.
been freaking confirmed that
Stop.
she is in fact
Stop
9 foot
posting these
6.
fucking memes, Nathan.
Yeah, especially with this particular one. Good God. I have seen
have
so much
so
of this
many
crap
words.
on Twitter lately.
You
It's been
have
driving
so
me
many.
nuts.
I have
Nathan,
so many more.
Nathan's been spamming another server with him.
I haven't been spamming.
Well, I mean, okay, sorry. We both been spamming.
That makes
I
it better.
posted like five
That is at least more accurate.
5 images over the course of 2 days. That is not spamming.
That's spam.
I mean, it's spam.
Whatever.
Why are you spamming stuff?
I'm trying to find the Mass Effect Legendary Edition on the PlayStation Store. It's being a dick about it. There it is. I found it.
Did we post that article in... Was it in this chat where we posted the article of Mass Effect Legendary Edition, and every showcase was
Yeah.
just with a shit ton of lens flare in it?
Yeah,
Yep.
it was
Why
this
would
one.
Yeah, it's so weird.
It's like-
This was the one.
I mean, that's not going to stop
new
me from
enhanced
buying it.
graphics, and it's just fucking...
Enhanced graphics.
Lens
Makes
flare.
it harder
Lens
to
flare
see.
everywhere.
It looks like a Snyder film.
That's what makes it
Or
good.
Abrams.
Oh, man. Like,
Yeah.
From what I could see from behind the lens flare, it did look good, but like, holy shit, lens flare doesn't look good.
They're just
You
hiding
want-
the parts that look bad.
You want
I
lens
guess
flare
so.
for opening shots. You don't just want it there.
Just show up.
I can't wait till we have the scene of like all the Reapers and like half the screen is just lens flare.
Because it's in space and it's a bunch of stars, so it's just like, you can't even see them.
Fuck, I hate trying to remember my goddamn PlayStation net password.
Oh, don't you love that?
I fucking hate
I
it.
forgot it, yeah.
Because I constantly forget that shit.
Every time that I get logged out for some reason, which is not very often, but still, it's a nightmare.
Spotify.
Damn it.
If Dennis is going to be
Crash.
Michael's
is
dead.
going to be on his phone, there we go. Now we can hear you. So if you said anything, fuck off. We can
What
start
the
with that.
fuck?
He can catch up.
What?
I hate Discord.
Why?
Yeah.
Why?
you know
Michael,
how
we're never talking about this. We're never talking
That's
about this.
fine.
We are legitimately ever talking about this. I will disallow you from talking about
Okay,
this.
it's
What
fine.
is
This is
happening?
no,
Don't worry
not
about it.
even as a joke. I will block you.
Okay, before
worry
I was
about
gonna drop it, but now I'm insanely curious. What's happening?
Tyler accidentally uploaded his homework folder to Discord.
Accidental server invite.
Yeah, yeah. I almost saw his campaign notes.
Oh.
Did you invite Michael to like one of those sexy servers?
Yeah.
What?
I think all of our servers are sexy. First off, Nathan.
Yeah, I mean, I mean, you see that
No,
last GIF
like-
I posted?
Okay, that was a telling answer.
So, what is the plan? What are we doing today?
Belle Delphine, ooh.
What's the plan?
What's the plan?
I'm still recovering from the idiocy that's currently
What are
going
we
on.
doing?
Do you
I
want
don't
to...
think Matt's here either.
Oh, shit.
No, I'm here. I'm just eating.
Okay.
Guy with his food.
I think the plan is kind of similar to the first plan, only hopefully goes far better with Jordan leading the carpentry team of Lucian and Q where we offer to help fix their ship because fuck it, we're bored and we have nothing else to do, apparently. While Gwydion, Heinrich, and Sen sneak on board all invisible and shit. And snoop around.
I mean,
Yes.
that sounds like a plan.
I've heard
Yeah.
far worse from
Keep it
our
simple.
mouths.
It worked last time.
That's true. Why not? We just ask him. Just go, hey. You
No,
fucking
that's
shit
plan
up.
B, which for some reason has just been working. We just straight up ask, hey, do you happen to be a mole for an imperial government of some sorts, eyeballing this
What's he gonna
entire...
do, lie?
I mean...
In that case, you guys head over to the southern side of the harbor, hoping to find your way to Haven's ship, the Vagrant Tide. Luckily, the harbor master told you about the massive hole in the side, which makes it much easier to find. On that southern side of the ship, well, first off, you see that the ship is smaller than yours, more slender, but from the design, it looks faster. Q, I would say that you would probably recognize this as an Imperial war cutter. They're often recounted as the fastest in the Imperial fleet. How she herself got one is,
She stole it.
well, I mean,
I'll relate that information to everybody. And out of character, just hypothetically, if we were to take this ship, who's gonna catch us?
I mean, yeah.
Good question.
I see
So
one...
apparently fucking Treebeard that we met 30 minutes ago.
I mean, I give you a hint. I see one glaring problem with that, and Dorn is literally here to fix it. And I don't think I'm gonna be able to fix
I'm
it
just
in one
talking
go.
hypotheticals here. I don't know if I actually want to do it or not.
Out of character, you do. In character is Q. No, he probably would want to do it too, to return it to its rightful owners.
Which is us.
I mean,
Right.
you didn't do that with your current ship.
Because it's ours. We are the right owners.
Right.
Sure.
The ship itself is a crimson red color with white painted along the sides, like a rib cage across it, all trimmed in gold. The figurehead is a long visage of a skeleton, almost as if a man had been clutched onto it and died in agony, just mouth agape and body contorted around it. And as the
Like a
harbor
fake
master
skeleton.
said, it looks like a fake. I mean, it looks. I mean, make a perception check.
Oh.
It's hard to tell from here. It's raining.
Oh yeah.
As the harbor master said, there is in the hull, in between the cargo deck and the main one, a hole. Probably a good 5 feet long and 3 feet tall, enough for someone to crawl into relatively easily. Currently covered along the inside by some sort of cloth or tarp, likely canvas for sails repurposed to prevent the elements from seeping in. There looks to be 5 men on top of the deck, mostly cleaning or making minor repairs. Some look like they're checking all the ropes to see if they're taut. You're still far enough away that you're not catching their attention just yet, but getting any closer or doing anything particularly suspicious might change that.
Okay. So, Gwydion will cast on himself See Invisibility with the staff, and then
Okay.
he will request to be made invisible by Sen.
Okay.
Heinrich as
Oh.
well probably needs to be.
I'll
And
give him the good touch.
and maybe you actually, if you want to cast it at an even higher level and help look.
I would rather not use my one and only 4th level spell.
Okay. Then, all right. Heinrich and I will be on team look for stuff.
All right. How are you getting into the hole?
I'm glad you asked.
Yeah, so the hole itself is about 20 feet like above the water, and I mean from where you're at it's about like 10 feet down, give or take.
The idea was to have the carpentry team sneak onto the ship, or not request to be on the ship to fix the hole, and then, Heinrich and I will just sort of be amongst them when they enter, and then split off from there. We got like a cart or whatever, like a platform full of wood that we're hauling through, so just be on top of that.
Okay, so you're just gonna go through. Okay, that makes. All right.
That's my idea.
I mean, they're going to be giving Lucian a wide berth anyway if he's carrying all this shit. If we do get on the ship.
Yeah. All right. Well, in that case, that should be relatively easy. If you're not trying to be stealthy about it, no point in belaboring a lot of that. I will ask you to make a stealth check, however, just to see if you're making any noise.
We'll step in sync with their steps.
Yeah, but this is you trying to coordinate terribly at that.
Yes.
Oh no.
Jesus, how?
What
I
the
don't think-
fuck?
I don't think Dennis knows he needs to roll.
It's fine.
Yeah, Dennis is on the phone.
For Dennis.
Poor Dennis.
So much.
Poor Dennis.
Okay. Oh,
He has
jeez.
advantage.
Oh,
He has advantage.
shit. Why does he have that turned off? It's just the best feature in anything that's ever existed.
Oh god.
Turn mine off. Oh, Jesus.
Oh my god. Alright.
Should have brought a rogue.
Alright. Luckily enough, no one seems to really be paying that close attention. I rolled a really low perception check on the people that were keeping an eye out. As you guys approach, you see just a rough looking guy sort of approach you guys as you're starting to get closer to the ramp up. Hi,
Yes, hello.
you got any business here?
I just look amongst my two cohorts, one which is really burly and carrying a shit ton of lumber, me who's probably carrying a fucking bucket full of tools. I mean, we're here to fix holding ship. Do you want to keep holding ship?
Make a deception check.
I'm actually here to fix the hole.
Roll it with advantage.
Oh, fuck me.
Oh, my captain didn't say nothing about it coming to fix, but I mean, we can certainly use it. Come on. Actually, I should probably ask the first mate. Just hold on, just 1 second, and then he runs off. At this point, actually, nobody seems to be people watching in your general direction, but
they're at
no
ease and
one's,
relaxed.
blocking the area. So you guys could start the process of sneaking in right now if you wanted to.
Sure.
Please.
Around. Sneak it around unseen.
So
And I'm gonna roll really good too. If
okay,
you want me to roll.
yeah.
I could just not roll though.
Not just yet. It's still raining, and it's hard to just based on sound.
I step in sync with the rain, just going fucking crazy.
It's just tap dancing on the fucking.
My rain dance.
So you walk up onto the deck and through. All right, is the plan to? I mean, are you planning on going where are you trying to go in the ship?
Based on my understanding of ship anatomy, from the fact that we've owned several, two, I'm gonna find the captain's quarters.
Okay. Judging by how the top of this place looks, it looks like the captain's quarters is probably beneath the inside the ship itself. So, yeah, you guys go like through that door. It is like an actual door down, and like there's like steps that lead down, like sort of like spread out, kind of like your ship, how like it goes down and then splits into separate staircases along the other side. And you can see there the man that just talked to you, speaking to a Triton fellow with these like just this huge like thick green mutton chops and like shoulder length hair, wearing nicer clothing than the rest. You got some people says they're here to fix the hole. Don't believe anyone's told me about anyone trying to. They seem trustworthy. Yeah, sir. They seem fine. All right. Might as well. Could hurt nothing. And he like gets up. It looks like he was playing some sort of card game, like with a couple of human men around this table, and you like just listening in on the conversation, like you're like, oh fuck, I need to get off the stairs, and like you like go a little bit further into the room. Go ahead and make me a perception or a self check now.
Me?
He would just put it passive, so that would be yeah.
All right. Yes.
Much better. Much better.
Dude, I mean, yeah, I won't even. That's very good. So you managed to like sneak past as the two of them are going up the steps, and you can hear like, their conversation up there. Oi, here you're here to fix the ship, right?
Aye, that's I am. I even bring tools, and I bring men that can haul lots of wood.
Well, yeah. Poor Dennis.
I know.
I'm pretty sure Taro and I are also here.
Yeah.
Yep.
This one's good at making blueprints, just in case I need to make holes slightly larger in order to encompass fact that wood and bearings are all damaged on port side.
That's hilarious. Oh my god.
And I'm his assistant.
It even sips into fucking. What am I talking? Abort sentence. All right then, come on, fix the ship.
Will do.
Now, the invisible. You know who you are. Looking into this this deck, there is like a cargo hold like further down by the looks. But there is like a little sectioned off like a room at the very back, and you can't see into it. It's through walls and stuff. But there is like a door that is relatively uncharacteristic of most ships' interiors. It looks a little bit more ornate with like some like gold flecks around like some of the it's like embossed with it's fancy looking. It's a fancy looking door. Today's on a words day.
No, it's a Wednesday.
It's a fancy door.
Ornate. It is ornate as fuck.
Fuck off.
Is it a deadbolt?
Or
You don't know
latch?
yet. No idea.
I think we need to investigate this door some more.
Can you tell me the history of this door?
It was made and it was put in a ship.
What's the door doing right now?
It is existing. It is blocking off your view from a room that you could potentially enter.
I don't
should be
believe it.
open.
Can I
Very
roll insight?
suspicious.
How does the door
Suspicious,
feel
I'd
right
say.
now about the fact that it's
What
a
are you
door?
doing? What are you?
sitting
So
there
the
so
captain's
menacingly.
quarters door is locked? Is that what you said?
You have not tried yet.
I'll open it.
No, it's locked.
Okay. What an experience. Okay.
Yeah, it's locked as shit, dude.
I will ask Heinrich, although I guess he doesn't have his headphones in. I would ask him to send his Hans under the door.
It's a funny sentence.
How does he have chess pieces?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I can do that.
Spider crawls underneath. Oh. Yeah, it seems to be the captain. Yeah, it seems to be the captain quarters.
Well, is there a key or anything that you can find? How is the door locked? What's locking it? If we can open it from that side.
It seems to be latched with a key. Key. That's how locks work. You put a key in there and then you turn it. That's
Should have taken the
Is
knob.
that how that works?
yeah. That's how it works.
What the fuck is happening? Let's see.
At this point,
Can Hans find a key?
Even if he could, how?
It probably wouldn't be on that side.
Well, even if he could, I mean, how are you gonna get the key to you, or even have the spider
Yeah.
use the key?
let me look for it.
Depends on how strong the spider is.
I mean, it takes a little bit for the spider to search around. As the spider is searching, the rest of you're coming down the stairs and into the room, and you see like there is this big ass hole with like a tarp over top of it. You can go ahead and get started. I hate to make you nervous, but we're kind of in the middle of a card game.
Oh, it's no problem. You go enjoy game. Might be a little loud though. Might have to do a lot of hammering. This is big freaking hole. The hell made this? Ballista?
A couple bolts, obviously.
Whew.
Can I insight check that?
Absolutely, you can.
I'm gonna look into his soul.
I don't think he has a reason to lie to us.
Damn!
Hard
Oh
to
my
tell. Doesn't seem like a lie.
Ah, he's fine. Might have to just cut off ends here where wood has been broken in. Replace boards entirely. Oh. May have to go back and get more lumber. I'm just gonna sit there and start rambling on about my thought process of trying to fix this. I'm expecting him just to kind of back away as I ramble.
He just sits back down, downs a little bit of his drink, and they continue, playing cards. At this point, Heinrich reports. Hey, Heinrich, report.
I report.
Heinrich reports!
Can you make me an investigation check for Hans, please?
Oh, for Hans, shit.
Well, wait, if he's
Probably
seeing
plus zero.
stuff through the
Well,
eyes,
I gotta find the.
wouldn't it be him?
Wait. Yeah. Alright, let me do mine then.
Yeah, you can do yours. That's fine. That makes sense.
Investigation. Oh.
It's also significantly easier. Basically, the door to the captain's quarters of this ship is locked, so you were
I see shit.
God damn
I
it.
can't deal with 8
I
eyes.
mean, you look around and you can't find the key.
Okay.
Gwydion, Heinrich tells you that you looked around and you can't find the key.
But is there a keyhole?
There is a keyhole. It is a very obvious keyhole on your side.
Can I look through it?
Yeah, make me a perception check.
Sure.
I mean, I would say just because you're trying to I mean, you can see through it, and you can see that there's like a window, but like it's hard. It's because like the keyhole is really small, and like it's how like looking through like a microscope sucks dick.
Yeah.
It's
No.
kind of like that, except it's less useful than a microscope because it's not
I
a,
mean,
a viewport.
If you
Misty
can see a
Step allows me to
location,
teleport to a space I can see.
Yeah, it does, but it
So
would also
if I just-
end invisibility on you.
I know. Sometimes you
Okay.
got to make sacrifices, but also I can go back to be invisible if I want.
This is true.
I just
Yeah, all right, very well.
jaunt myself into the captain's quarters,
You
unlock
are
the
on
door,
the other side.
unlock the door, and open it for Heinrich.
It only locks and unlocks with a key.
What the fuck?
Old school
I'll
door,
look
dude.
for. I'll look for like a spare key, I guess, in this. Well, I need to look for smuggling evidence first.
First, I will describe the room. I think
Yeah.
this is
Yeah, that'd be
probably
I
step
was gonna-
one.
Just a quick question before you do. How big
Yeah.
is the keyhole? So not big enough for a spider's appendage.
Oh yeah, you're trying to pick the lock with a spider?
With Hans, yeah, just use the
Yes.
eight legs to put the pins up. But no, okay.
Jeez. Ignoring all the stuff that I wrote about trying to get a key.
Well, I'll look for a key.
No, that's fine.
Mhm.
You're perfect. You're doing great. When you enter the room, you see a nice bed, a drawer, and a chest next to it, a desk on the far end with papers scattered across, and a large glass window on the far side, letting in whatever light the rain allows. The drawer. So there's a few things to look into: the drawer, the chest, the desk, the bed, even depending on what you're looking for, I guess.
Okay.
Anything particular?
I won't I'll search the drawer first.
Okay. Opening it up, you see a handful of papers haphazardly kind of thrown inside, and on top of which is a fairly hefty-looking coin purse.
Oh. All right.
But go ahead and make me an investigation check just to sort through all this stuff and see if
Don't
there's
fail
anything
me now.
interesting.
Oh.
I mean, you look through, and there's nothing in particular that seems incriminating in any way.
Well, I still want to try and search specific places. So like under the bed, I check
Yeah.
the floorboards. Like I knock on the floor a bit to see if there's anything that sounds hollow that can be lifted up.
Okay.
I figure why investigate with a roll when I could do it for real.
Yeah, I mean, knocking on the it's kind of like what the rolling for investigation is you doing is like you doing the specific thing you would need.
Yeah.
However, generally speaking, I mean everything like knocking on different places along the floor. I mean, yeah, a lot of it sounds like relatively hollow just because there's another like floor below you. But nothing that like seems to lead to some sort of like trap door sort of thing. Maybe an investigation check though.
Sounds like I'm getting warmer.
There you go.
Okay. You take a look around like under the bed and like the floor and stuff. Beneath the bed, like kind of tucked inside the frame, there is you kind of reach in, like you like touch something cold, and like you pull it out, and it's this small rectangular gold plate that contains some sort of family crest. Roll me a history check.
That's
Whoa.
interesting.
What's a greater treasure than knowledge? Just kidding.
You don't quite recognize the family crest, but it was obviously hidden here for some reason, and it looks relatively important.
Pocket that.
All right. Anything else you're gonna look through?
Oh, fuck. So I checked the drawers. Is there a chest in this room?
There is a chest and there's a desk.
God, why didn't I prepare knock? I'll check the desk.
Knock would have been a bad idea.
Okay, so the
It is
desk
loud,
over by
huh?
the window has a number of things on it. A candle to light up, to light the room up at night. A map of the southern coast of Kara is sprawled out, over top of which are a number of letters addressed to Haven from one Uriel Anacron. From the looks, they specifically seem to be love letters, but looks to be at least a decade old, based on the wear on them. In addition to all of that, and perhaps most strangely, lies a large iron ball, probably about 6 or so inches in diameter. It's somewhat scorched and scratched along its sides, and it's just sitting on the desk with no explanation.
I cast Identify on the ball.
It is non-magical.
Okay, good to know. What? So it just has a cannonball? Cannonball? Or is this the cannonball that got shot through the hull? Maybe.
You know what? Yeah. Coming to that thought.
They think, oh yeah, it was a ballista. They don't know what a cannonball is.
Actually,
Well,
looking at the hole, does it actually legit look like it was made by a ballista and not a cannonball?
Actually, you know what? Maybe a carpenter's tool.
I'm about to say,
check.
hold up. I actually have a role I could do with this.
You would know a little bit.
What should I use for the skill for that?
I would say intelligence.
11.
I mean,
Something made the hole.
it's hard to tell. There's a hole. That's kind of neat.
But if I were to hold up, I'm gonna, because Jordan's rambling, he'd actually probably trip on this thought too. Looking at where the hole is, and then looking on the other side of it, where whatever the hell it was would have hit. What do I see?
But strangely enough, you don't see any sort of like other hole or any sort of scratch. There is like a pretty hefty stain about where the hole is. It looks like a blood stain that's been like scrubbed off, but still just like seeped into the wood.
Like on the floor or on the wall?
On the floor.
Okay. Okay, so no, then that doesn't clue into either ballista or not ballista, because fuck, dude could have been easily impaled and just. Ugh.
Who
Damn.
knows?
Oh well.
Are you gonna try the chest?
Well, what I want to do is, how heavy is the ball? Can I lift it off the table?
Oh, you can lift it off. I mean, it's like only about 6 or so inches, so it's like it's heavy, but it's not like.
I mean, I can't see myself walking out of here with this, but I can see myself doing something with it later. Okay, I'm gonna. Can I yank the candle off the table, or is it attached with a mechanism that would open up a secret door?
It's
Damn
a
it!
It's a candle, Jim.
Too much Scooby Doo.
It could not be any more of a candle.
I want to skim over the letters. I guess maybe there's like a hidden code. My
Okay.
detective brain is going off.
Yep, make an investigation check.
Secret code letters.
Secret code letters. And when you read over them, it doesn't seem like anything is like trying to be like hidden, and they all seem to be like they're like really sappy, like bad love letters, you know.
Gross.
However, based on context, like based on like certain accounts, like the writer talks about their time as a naval captain. It talks about how he wants to break rank and establish a place where
Wait.
look, I'm just gonna It seems
Hold
like
on.
these are written by the harbor master. Like,
Oh wait, what?
who he was before. Yeah. Just based on like context, he talks about like some like goals and aspirations that, I mean, and they're like a decade old at least.
That's actually kind of suspicious. But I couldn't present this to the harbor master. That'd be a bad idea.
Would it?
But like, what were your old sappy love letters? Here's your evidence, sir.
Or we
Smart.
blackmail him. We'll
Yeah,
release
that's a
these to the
great idea.
public.
Let's blackmail the pirate lord.
Ooh, you
I'm
were
into-
in love once, haha.
I'm into it.
I was gonna say like love might be a good reason for her to like break off and like be the mole, but if the harbor master is the interest here, then it might not be the case. But I'll keep that in mind along with the cannonball. The chest, it might be trapped.
I mean, you can take a look.
I'll take a look. I don't have detect magic available or identify available, so I just have to use my eyes.
It's just an investigation check, friend.
Yeah, that's all it is.
It doesn't look trapped.
But is it locked? I'll try and open it.
Nah, I mean, it's just it doesn't seem locked at all. You just like,
Oh my
you
god.
know, flip open the latch and open it up. It contains a number of maps of various coastlines, much like you would have as the maps that like we see as like players are like a lot more zoomed out. These are like more detailed and like, you know, they help a lot with sailing. And in addition to a number of kind of beige trousers and an array of blue coats ranging from sky blue to a deeper cobalt.
I can respect wearing the same outfit.
I mean, yeah. A number of long, thin gloves and other just articles of clothing. At the bottom, though, you find these cushioned indents in the shape of twin scimitars, which are both empty.
She took her swords out. She's gonna go swording. Does the chest have a false bottom?
Make an investigation check. Not that you can tell.
What if the scimitars were there? Would something happen? Who knows? I can't conjure scimitars.
I use minor image to create illusory scimitars.
I can do that, but I don't think the chest would fall for that. Shit. What does prestidigitation do? Just do something?
There's a couple things.
There's a number of things.
Wait. Non-magical trinket. Okay, what is scimitar counts as a non-magical trinket?
I mean, I would say no. It counts as a weapon.
Yeah, you're right. Fuck.
I mean, if you made it really tiny, like a letter opener or something.
Nah, it's gotta fit into the hole, but it's probably nothing. Oh my god, I didn't find shit. I'll take the letters. I'll put them in my backpack.
You grab them up and you stuff them into your, various, like, everyone has,
I
like,
have a
no one ever
backpack.
like draws, but no one draws that on like character things.
Yeah.
So like
I've got a
design
backpack.
is pointless.
Yeah.
Yeah, you stash it away in your infinite player sack.
I'll go over to the door and I'll like talk through like, Heinrich, I can't find anything in here, and I also can't figure out how to open this door because there's no key.
Yeah, that makes both of us.
Damn it.
There are windows.
There is a window on here if you can get through a window. I look at the window. Can it be opened from this side?
Yeah.
Go outside and look for the window where I am. I'll open it and I can make you levitate through here.
Yeah.
Be conspicuous.
Wait, is what? I'm sorry. What floor are we on?
Like the second from the top. You're in the first interior floor.
They're just below
okay,
deck.
yeah. I was gonna say maybe I can polymorph myself to crawl up there, but you have more spell slots.
I
than
can throw a rope through the window, and you can climb up while still invisible.
Yeah, but that's like an athletics check. And
I'll pull you up. Just hold on to the rope.
I think a spell slot is
The
safer
wizard will
than
pull you
me
up.
climbing. All right.
All right. I mean, I guess you walk around, and like as you're walking around, you see. That's actually really funny. As you are like walking out of the ship and like around the side to get to the part where the window is, you see approaching is a shaved head tiefling woman, red skin, wearing a long blue coat, and she is like approaching the ship. You would recognize the description.
Who sees this?
Heinrich.
Heinrich,
Oh.
as he's walking here. I'll show you.
I told you,
Eh,
Nathan.
And this was the name looks familiar, but who was she again?
That's the captain of the ship you're breaking into.
This is the woman we were suspecting as a mole, hence why we infiltrated her ship to find information whether or not she was a mole.
You know,
Mhm.
better.
That's
She's
Scimitar.
Molish.
And she's about to go onto her ship, which we're currently on, and possibly go to her quarters, which Gwydion is currently perusing in.
I've got a plan.
I mean, I have to hide, I guess, right?
Well, you're invisible.
Oh, I am. Oh, that's convenient. Okay.
Boy, that's convenient.
Sorry. I'm...
Sorry,
We
yeah,
know.
you were gone. I forgot that you were gone, and like my brother was like, "Yeah, Heinrich was there." Heinrich's there. Yeah, you're invisible.
All right. Well, if I'll just hold on to the rope and let Gwydion do his. And
Man, I mean, all right. You go to around the side, do the whole rope thing. I mean, it's not gonna make you roll. It's easy to climb up a rope. Come on. You get into the thing, and like you're like,
your confidence. I don't think I could do it in real life.
Right?
that's fair, but you're not a warlock in real life.
Well,
Wow.
Like you, yeah, okay, that's fair.
That was first.
You peek your head through the window. Are you sharing this information with Gwydion?
As soon as I see him, I am telepathic.
You don't. Oh, you do see him because he's not invisible.
Yeah, because you
I'm
cast
not
Misty Step.
invisible.
All right, so you peek your head through your invisible little head through the window. Hey, Gwydion, I got news for you.
Yeah.
There is a bald tiefling woman approaching. I think we should hide. Well, I mean, I'm hidden. You should hide.
Shit! I need to leave. I need to leave. I need to leave. I need to leave. Do you want to stay here while invisible?
I mean, I don't know.
Get on the ship. Gwydion will look at Heinrich. Like, you stay here. She might have a hidden compartment somewhere. Gwydion takes the love letters, puts them back on the thing, puts them back on the table. He's gonna cast greater invisibility on himself, and he'll say, "It's all on you, buddy." And he'll close the window. And he'll jump out the window.
Guys,
oh my god.
I go to. Okay,
Take 6 points of bludgeoning damage from this.
Ow.
Fall.
in the.
I didn't land in the water.
Yeah, you landed in the water.
Dude, water hurts.
Water hurts.
You're too high up.
I also rolled max damage.
Fucking-
I'm assuming there's 4 corners in this room. Which of the 4 corners it looks like it's the least used in terms of where somebody may walk into?
Uh,
Whichever one it is, I'll stand there.
that one.
I'm standing there.
Yeah, you're standing there. Not telling anybody else of this is a great idea, by the way. Coming down the stair, like you guys hear footsteps, and as she like gets onto the deck, Aaron. Hey, Captain. Who are these men on my ship? Oh, they're the carpenters you hired. I didn't hire any carpenters.
Oh, this is gonna be great.
Well,
It's okay, I got this. I got this.
Well,
I'm offended being sequestered into the man group.
Oh,
you
wait.
want to explain to me what you're doing on my ship?
Oh, Dylan was here to fix hole.
Obviously. Roll a deception check with advantage.
I don't think I'm going to do as well this time. But, God willing. Only had someone to sing the old shanty quietly under their breath while I do this.
To me, like, someone's just, like, singing a shanty under her breath, like, as you're hammering.
Close enough. What's your
It
instrument?
doesn't work. Attack or saving.
Oh, that's right. It doesn't work on actual skill checks. So that's just a 13.
This has happened so many times.
Yeah, I keep hoping it's
Well,
actually more useful than it is.
Well, it doesn't really matter anyway, based on what you rolled. Oh, that's so funny.
What?
So, when you tie a contest, who wins?
The player.
It's
The aggressor.
typically.
Yeah, and
Which is the person deceiving in this case.
Though in this,
yeah,
yeah.
you're right. Yeah, all right.
God, that's funny.
Okay, I can see that you're fixing the hole. Who sent you? And at this, like, you can see that, like, she's, you know, sort of like on edge, like she's like, you know, kind of like almost in a stance.
Right. Oh, it's okay. My captain told me to come fix hole in ship. Don't know where he is currently. Told me to bring helpers, and I just gestured at everyone. If you're worried about other people on ship, I mean, those men playing cards have seen only me and my assistants here the entire time. We haven't even really started working. I was about to break out saw and actually cut off damaged ends.
Right. And I suppose the rest of you, and like she just kind of like looks over at the lot, like very obviously like wearing like different armors and like having like hammers and tridents and nets on our body, on like your persons. And the rest of you are here to fix the ship as well.
Yep.
I'm here to assist Jorn in the matter, yes.
Well, I'm more of an assistant, not much of a worker, but you know how it is.
Honestly, I use the big one for heavy lifting. I use the other one because she occasionally is pretty to eyes. And this one just makes random crap out of metal. I don't know how he does it, but he's been very useful. Literally has made my own tools. It's great.
Right. And who is this captain?
That'd be Captain Gwydion.
Hey, Michael.
Yeah.
I attempted to cast Scrying on
Yeah.
Zorn to see all this, if that's possible.
Yeah. Hey, Jorn. I guess maybe it was like a wisdom save or something.
Yeah, because I wouldn't
Yeah,
know
that's
what's
funny.
happening. That said, I
What
mean,
kind of modifier do we have? Familiar?
not great.
Oh, you failed.
Yeah, I fail.
Yeah, you see all of this happening.
Okay. When he hears this, like Captain Gwydion would like to cast Major Image, just like up front, like on the like deck outside the ship, of just a normal ass looking pirate captain, maybe like himself, but like with like a beard and like a bit older and grimier. Be like, "Oi! You got the wrong ship! Get out here!"
The fuck? Oh, Captain! Holy crap. You changed the core finally! John is so happy you took advice. Also, what do you mean wrong ship? You pointed this ship!
I was drunk. Ignore me.
She
I
walks
made
up the
my
steps.
mistake.
So you're the. So you're telling me that this is all a misunderstanding?
Aye. My apologies.
Make
My
a deception
men.
check with advantage, by the way.
My what?
A deception with advantage.
Deception with advantage?
Yeah, you have advantage.
Nice.
Right.
I'll get my men and their supplies off your ship.
Well, you're with the captain. We're on the wrong ship. We should go to. Which one are we supposed to go to? It was the one with the giant gaping hole in the side, was it not?
That's why John thought it was his ship.
Gotta get your bumbling arses to the right ship. It's over on that side. I may have gotten my left and rights confused.
You really need to be more specific about these things. We could have just fixed the wrong ship. That would have been a waste of time and resources, and we probably wouldn't even gotten paid for it.
Now, Captain Gwydion. No, correct me if I'm wrong here, but these men don't look particularly well suited for our line of work.
John feels insulted by that. John is fine, Carpenter.
Excuse me, I'm a woman.
They're rookies.
Right.
John has been
So
fixing
why don't you
ships
tell
longer
me
than
why
you've
you're
been
really
alive.
here?
Fuck again with this shit. Okay, someone else fucking own up to our garbage. I did it last time.
It's Captain's job.
Roll the 19 on the insight check.
Ah,
Captain
fuck.
goes down north his ship.
No.
You heard the captain. We're done here. Let's pack it up and leave.
My crew and I are leaving. That'll be in the discussion, and you won't see us again.
I better not.
And he'll nod off and send the illusion away.
She's a little surprised at first, but like as the other guys are like exiting the ship, she just sort of like keeps an eye on everybody and makes sure that everybody leaves.
You really should, though, have someone tend to the gaping hole in the side of your ship.
I grabbed Q by the belt and I start
Quartermaster.
dragging him on. Come on, we've already been kicked off ship. It's fine. It's fine.
As everybody leaves, she like turns away. Aaron, a word in private. And then the two of them go down and into the captain's quarters, where she takes a key out of her coat, pops open the door.
Gwydion would use the major image to whisper over to Sen and say, "Tell Heinrich to get out."
I cast sending to Heinrich. Get out, run!
Not sure. Is that you?
Oh god, now is not the time.
What's the plan?
Tell
This is
him
Sen,
to
you
take
can
the
reply this
letters.
message.
Tell him to take the letters.
You took the letters.
Yeah, you took the
I
letters.
put
No,
him
he
back.
didn't.
I put him
Tyler
back
put
up
him
here.
back.
Oh.
Sorry.
In case you went into a room and saw that something was missing while I was there.
Bit late now.
I'll walk over, to the table or wherever the letters were, grabbing them and then hopping out the window.
All right. Well, is there still a rope?
Wait, I don't want to get the letters wet.
Too late!
Wait, couldn't you just
It'll
polymorph
be
into
fine.
something
We've got
and just,
magic.
like, skitter away?
Just stay in the corner. It'll be okay.
No.
All right.
That's a bad idea.
4 points of bludgeoning damage as you splash into the water, and as you're hearing like the door open, splash, and like she like runs over the door and like looks around.
I dispel the
The
illusion.
window.
I dispel the illusion, and the slightly soaked Gwydion will walk out and say, "We need to leave."
So I take it plan went better, but not as good as last plan.
We might have something.
We don't
Maybe
have
nothing.
11,000 gold, so I'd
We
say
do have that.
first.
I thought we were giving that to Harbor Master.
We might. It might be the only evidence we have of a mole.
we made a deal with the individual to not speak of the deal with him, so I'm unsure what to do with the gold.
We'll talk about it on the ship, but we need to leave.
Wait up.
All right, we're
Heinrich.
Spider-Man.
I have no idea. Wait, no, I do know because I can see him.
At this point, by the time that you get back to your ship, the rain goes from just like, a little rain to a much harder downpour, and it gets like, and as the sun is also like starting to lower throughout the day, it is getting like much darker. But you make it back to your ship without anybody, killing you. So that's nice considering how everything's been going recently. Discuss.
Okay, so...
What's the state of the letters? Are they damp and unreadable, or how does paper work in...
Roll a D100.
I can dry them off with prestidigitation, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Well, when they're old.
I'm about to say, the ink would have had a lot of time to set in, depending if they're a decade old. Like,
Yeah.
honestly, I'd be more worried about the vellum or whatever they're written on
they're-
being damaged.
They're wet. If you use precipitation to dry them off, they'll be fine. Maybe a little stuck together in places, but fine.
I'll do that too.
Okay.
That's about it.
So, what did you find?
No evidence of moleness, per se, from her. I did find out that she apparently did, at one point, have a love affair with the harbor master, which might not be useful, but it might be useful. Those are the two possibilities.
But how can
So it
something
works.
not useful be useful? John is confused.
That checks out.
It depends. It could give. This could be her motive for. Maybe heartbreak could be her motive for being a mole, or maybe the harbor master never actually wanted to find a mole, but just wanted to get back at this woman somehow. The other alternative we have is that instead of a mole, there was no mole, but rather that other guy was just skimming a bunch of money off the harbor master. And if we give him that and say this is what we could find, could be something. And I know we made a deal with him not to tell him, so I also don't want to piss that man off because he's probably a lot more powerful than the harbor master. So those are our two options for trying to get black powder, I think.
Is it common knowledge that the harbor master and the red woman were together? Or
I doubt it, because these letters were written with the harbor master's old identity. And if people don't know the harbor master's real name, they would not know that he was once in love with this captain.
So can't we use the letters as blackmail on the harbor master to get the delicious powder?
That sounds
I
like a
don't know how
terrible
effective-
idea.
I don't know how effective the blackmail would be if we tried to say like, "Oh, you were in love once." Haha.
We can sweeten the pot with 11,000 gold.
Okay,
If
wait,
want
we
to
just
break
went
our deal
from
today.
we just went from
All right,
blackmailing
we're
harbor
gonna
master to bribing
blackmail
him.
you. We have your love letters and also 11,000 gold we're going to give you.
Give us the 1,000
Fucking
gold's
black
worth.
powder.
What is the
black
logic
powder.
here? I'm confused.
The thing with the 11,000 gold is I'm worried that if we break our deal with that very powerful man, it will have serious repercussions. Because
Oh,
I think this
shit.
man
Did
maybe.
we make a deal with a fey creature?
I think
we
we've done
did.
something, and I don't think I want to be on that man's bad side or the harbor master's bad side.
Basically,
So,
of all the
what?
people we don't want to piss off, thankfully we've only actually pissed off one so far.
Well, let's just leave.
You also found that gold plate that you stashed away.
So, tell you what if we go to the harbor master, we present him with the only piece of evidence that we could find, which was on her ship, on Haven's ship, and say, tell him that's all we could find.
So we go
And-
out to harbor master with old love letters and say this is evidence. John is stupid.
I also
Not
found
this.
this.
Not that
Hold on.
stupid.
I also found this in her quarters. Maybe one of you might recognize it. I pull out the crest. Anyone know what this means?
Well,
Do
Michael?
Do we?
Do I know?
Hey Sen, make me a history check with advantage.
Oh no,
Oh,
this
that's-
can't be good.
Yeah, but also if Sen knows what that is. That
Why
can't.
does the liar get to make a roll?
Oh, fuck you!
I'm more. Wait, hey, I lied convincingly a few times today.
18.
I'm
That-
surprised that my fucking my thing went through. No, that shouldn't have worked.
Sentences. Good.
Right? Yeah, that's a seal. The family crest belongs to the Esterisle family.
Oh, shit.
So this is the family crest of the Esterisle family.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
I've
They're
heard
the
that
ones who
name.
make the powder.
Ah,
Wait, why would the family member of people who make powder want to know? Oh, don't understand now.
okay, she's the mole. She's the mole.
Yep,
She's
I
the mole.
think we got the evidence we needed.
Oh, I'm glad I pulled that out. Thank you, Sen. Thank you very much.
A decision to make here.
What is
She
decision
looks
to
proud
make?
of
No.
herself.
Wait. Do we want to be on the good side of the Esterisle family?
And do we want to keep 11,000 gold?
That's not even in debate.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Are we really having this discussion of who to fuck over? Pirate lords are the assholes that get this shit? Really?
Do you think
Listen.
it's possible for us to also get her boat?
No, what? Let's not overreach here. Let's not be given a foot and take a mile.
Look, it's it's the fastest ship in the fleet.
It has a
of
hole
how-
in it.
I mean,
Look at
Joel
all
could
these
fix
big,
that in
strong-
roughly week, granted, but still, bad idea.
But
You
no.
don't have you do not have the crew to have your ship and also her ship.
I like our ship.
Okay, hold on.
I want a galleon with 40
Don't
cannons,
make me draw
goddammit.
another fucking ship with a hole in it.
We also need to figure this out quickly because once
Bloody
Captain Ross
pirates.
figures out that I stole several things from her quarters with the help of Heinrich, she's going to want to find us.
She
Yeah,
seems
exactly.
like an individual
She's already here.
well connected who will be able to find us quickly.
So do we go to the harbor master and tell her that Moss is the mole because we actually have a fairly substantial piece of evidence that she is the mole if she's working with the people making the black powder, trying to find the person who stole it, and she has the motive because she wants revenge on the harbor master potentially for breaking her heart, but that's reaching.
Is it possible that she was set up?
Let's not consider that.
Okay.
I'm about to
Let's
say,
ignore that.
let's not make this plot more complicated than it needs to be already.
We can skip that complication if we go to the Skuro family, present them this seal, let them know that we've
Well, I think
Stolen it off of one of their agents.
either
that the harbor master is on to their mole, and that they need a new plan.
either we
At this
negotiate
point-
with Haven,
At this
Guys,
point, what? At this point, what?
At this point, Dakar comes down. Hey, captains. There's a tiefling woman that says she wants to speak with you.
Sick. Set
Yeah.
sail. Let's leave.
no, do not do that. Hold up.
All right.
There is.
Set.
There is.
I think we should negotiate with Haven because this sounds like a good idea.
I don't think we have a choice.
Well, we have many choices. None of them good, sadly.
I don't. How long does it take to get a ship to set sail? I think we're going to be
Too
shot down
damn
if we try.
long.
No. We're going to get shot down if we try.
Let's
to
go
leave.
talk to the tiefling woman.
Let the negotiations commence.
Wait, I have a backup plan.
We should have fouled up
Backup
their
plan?
rudder or something.
We could send Heinrich or somebody, or he can polymorph somebody with the seal, get him off the ship, just in case.
Yes. We need some. I think we need someone to go to the harbor master for backup, for reinforcements. No. Wait, Sen. Can you cast
No,
I've used all of my third level spells.
I don't think we need to worry that much.
Just tell her to go away.
Our ship.
Let's talk to her. But Sen, if things start to go south and she turns on us, I think you need to communicate to the harbor master that
She can't.
one, it's
I would.
well, she has
I
a
would have
fourth
to
level.
use- I'd have to use my 1/4 level for sending.
And it might, if it gets us a bunch of backup for an upcoming battle, it'd be a pretty good use of it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Like, of all the times you use a 4th level slot for something mediocre, this is it because you're kind of boned anyway as is.
You can tell the
Or-
harbor master within 25 words that Moss is the mole, and she's onto us, and she's at our ship.
Or 4th level shatter, destroy the boat. No one
No.
makes it out alive.
Our boat.
Well, me and Lucian be fine. Y'all be boned.
Just to be prepared to do that if things go south. But for now, we'll talk to her. We've been
Yes.
sitting here for a long time.
Yeah, I don't.
Let's go.
Let's go.
All right.
Dakar, it may be worth staying low for a moment.
Get the crew ready for a potential skirmish.
All right.
Tell
It's,
them
it's
this
fine.
meal
They're
might be
pirates. They're bad people.
Well, there's only her.
Oh, good.
Then
Oh,
it's
well, that we know of.
Okay,
Oh,
so
we're still
this
boned.
actually might be better off than we
That's-
thought.
that's
She
fair.
just wants to talk.
Tell them that this meal might be their last and to savor it.
I fucking
don't
just
tell them
march
that.
out the store and just like, Daka, don't not do that. Let's fucking... Well, someone else
You,
said something
you
stupid.
guys go up, and
Go to
she's
the door.
just sort of like, she's not on your ship yet. She's like on the railing of the ship, like that you're connected to, just sort of like chilling.
Right.
Don't invite
Yeah.
her. She's a vampire.
As you guys
That'd be
are
funny.
coming out. Oh, so you agreed to speak with me. I figured you would have already gone off to the harbor master by now.
it could be beneficial to both of us to negotiate.
Perhaps. Permission to come aboard.
Permission granted.
Okay, look at it this way. If she is a vampire, it's okay. Either me or Lucian could just grab her, drop in the water with her, and she is fucked.
Wait, hold on. Why is it
everyone
vampire now?
She's asking for permission to come aboard.
Michael,
Oh,
how tall is she? How tall is she?
She's 9'6".
The meme lives.
No, she's like I don't know, like 5'8" or something.
Oh,
Pretty
she
tall for a lady.
tall.
Yeah.
Oh lord, she tall.
Oh, God. Fuck.
Well, you going to sit there and just stare at her, or are you going to invite her on board?
Permission granted. Come aboard. Keep your distance.
Alright.
Look that, I'm going to get as close as I can. Woof. I like red
She
skin.
gets on the ship, and you guys go somewhere a little bit more private.
I'd like to stay on top on at the railings if she's going to be on here.
Some of the things. It's best not leave certain conversations out in the open like this.
I think the rain can muffle us well enough.
Woody and I hate to disagree with you, but I think she might be right.
This is not a conversation to have on deck of sheep.
Very well. We'll go below, and I'd like, I'd like for her to stay near a window.
Oh yeah, you just go to the second deck with all the ballista and like move them out of the way and point them at her if you want. So,
Yeah,
I mean,
well, no, we won't do that, but...
That feels kind of rude.
yeah, you know shit.
Well, sorry, see, we've done a lot of rude things today. Okay,
So I
converse
believe
away.
we've started off on the wrong foot. I don't believe we've been introduced. Haven Moss, captain of the Vagrant Tide.
Lucian.
Captain Gwydion Elozen. Captain of a... that is yet to be named. Get on that.
Are we still not
Oh,
named
that's
this damn
super bad
ship?
luck. Oh my god.
We named it.
did.
We can't remember.
Nobody.
No, two of you just said a name and nobody agreed.
It was a silent agreement.
No one disagreed, but not saying no doesn't mean yes.
That's important.
You have to have consent before you name a ship.
Well, consent to the name the Orient Dragon.
You also
Wait,
need a virgin to piss
We're
on
not
the
talking
boat.
about this now.
Now, I try my best to keep things amicable around here. Unfortunately, the harbor master doesn't much care for the smaller details of running this place. So, first off, I know that you found something in my room.
A few things.
A few things that may be somewhat dangerous for me if they were to get into the harbor master's hands.
Correct.
And I assume you didn't just do this for the fun of it.
I mean, I've done my fair share of lying today. I can say we had our motivations.
How much is he paying you?
Wow.
He's giving us access to black powder reserves.
When you say that, she tilts her head the other way. Interesting. Well, in that case, we might be able to work together instead of... There's no need for hostilities between the two of us. Wouldn't you say?
I'll let Lucian speak.
Well, it seems that you belong to an organization that can certainly get us access to what he's offering.
I don't belong to any sort of organization. We got blindsided out on a run. We thought it was a merchant ship. Turns out it had some sort of weapon on it. We used to have a Minotaur crew member. We don't anymore. Unfortunately, that hole in the wall wasn't the only thing that weapon did to us.
It's that weapon, that big iron ball that I found.
That was staying
Yes.
on Dick.
Huh.
Not a ballista.
No, quite not. Something much scarier, I suppose.
So what is your tie to the Esterisle family? Are you working for them?
For now. They essentially gave me an ultimatum. They knew that pirates in the area tend to know where Free Harbor is. They knew that the black powder had been stolen. So they wanted me to see if we had it. And here we are.
And the harbor master knew that someone was giving away information. He suspected you and someone else.
He's very paranoid.
I mean, to be fair, he wasn't wrong.
Much rather have done this over dinner or something, but it seems we don't quite have the luxury. If you're here for the black powder, the Esterisles have made it very clear to me that they want it destroyed. They sent me here to do the deed after they damaged my ship. They gave me this, and she pulls out from her coat a small ball with a sort of oiled rope in the side of it. Apparently, you light this thing, it explodes in about a minute or so.
Oh my god.
They told me to light it, throw it into the ship housing the powder, and run.
I see.
I, however, have further plans.
You want to stick it to the harbor master?
Shit.
Sorry, you want to stick it to what was his name? Uriel and Akron?
Right, you took my letters.
Seems substantial enough evidence. It was nothing personal.
Now the
Seems that
harbor
you do seem to
master,
have something against him.
perhaps.
Excuse me, Miss Moss, was it?
Please call me Haven.
Haven, would you like tea and sugar with your cream?
Oh shit, my drugs!
That's a roll. I roll a 3 in real life if I ever heard one.
Sure, that would be lovely.
Excellent. I bring over some tea.
Cream
It's
with
it's,
tea
it's tea.
flavor.
It's not drugs.
Okay, good. I was gonna say, do not give tiefling woman my drug tea. That's for John.
Uriel, the harbor master, is running this place into the ground. He cares a lot about people listening to him, but not about their personal affairs and how much it affects the goings-on here in the harbor. If this continues, I believe the whole place will be little more than a war zone of rival crews. No good for anyone.
Seems quite volatile.
Well, I spent the last few weeks, while garnering good faith with the merchants and pirate captains. They look to me as a mediator, much better than what Uriel has done for them. Enough of them are loyal to me, in fact, that I believe with the proper distraction, we could seize the harbor and acquire new management.
Oh no.
And for this new management, what would their goals be? Do they have a different set of standards than current?
Well, keep the crews here in line. Make sure that they don't bicker amongst one another. More organization.
Oh no.
Oh no.
It would prevent a lot more deaths that way, after all.
The
But also
mission statement be?
Hmm?
Their mission statement be? This new management.
Is he always like this?
Yes. Now,
Then I will ignore him.
Yeah,
Yes.
we all do.
Yes.
Was saying something?
Would they be part of the Esterisle family?
No, as far as I'm aware, as soon as that ship blows up, I no longer work for the Esterisle family.
Yeah, since said you're the leader of a unified pirate coalition of sorts.
Not quite, but given events that could very well happen, perhaps soon.
We just need the powder.
Exactly. You want the powder, the Esterisles wanted the powder destroyed, and I need a distraction.
What
The way I
guarantee
see
do we
it,
have
it's-
that if we carried out your mission, we could go to the Esterisles and get your reward? Or,
My reward is my life.
Seems
way
like
I
your
see
plan
it
was to
is-
get us what we want.
It serves all of our interests if I tell you where the powder is. You take what you
Yeah.
can, and blow up the rest.
Ah, I see.
Hopefully, by the time you get back to the tyrants, or the Sea of Tyranny, there'll be a new harbor master.
Well, gang, what do we think?
What
It's
was the name
very-
of the smuggler?
Why?
You know what?
Well, I think working with Haven is more difficult, but also rewards us more than the alternative.
I mean, plan A, we fuck her over, get on the Harbor Master's good side, don't have to deal with pirates on her ass every 5 minutes, and get black powder. On the other hand, we fuck over current Harbor Master, new one gets installed, we run off with a crap ton of powder, blow up the rest, and again, we don't have a bunch of pissed off pirate lords on our asses.
And 12,000 gold pieces.
I'm all about a coup. I'm gonna be honest.
I'm pretty sure he wasn't gonna give us powder to begin with.
Yeah,
That's probably true.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's also, if we want to think about the worldly ramifications of this, we have the potential to create like a faction of pirates who are actually working together instead of against each other, which could be difficult for the rest of the world.
I'm a big
But
fan of
rad as hell.
Yeah.
it.
Yes, I know.
And
Yeah.
we're on the good side of.
We are on their good side if we do this.
This is like the Great Con event in Stellaris. It can't go wrong.
I mean, so if they are I'm trying to like moral this out for Q, right? Like
We're
if
gonna be here all
they're
night.
if they're more
Right.
organized, that means they're going to be killing each other less. They're working together more, which creates like a sense of like a military,
Militia.
and they become their own like body, which isn't necessarily a bad thing unless they're using it for bad.
Which you don't know until it happens, and we're not going to know until all this is done and we're on our ship and floating away with a shit ton of black powder.
Yeah. And we get on the good side of the Skuro family.
Haven,
Yeah.
There you go.
how do you feel about slavery?
Not a fan of it myself.
And why is that?
Would you like to be locked up?
Good enough for me, to be honest.
Depends on context. In jail cell? No. Shackled to bed? Depends on girl.
No, I'm afraid I don't. Well, first off, no one here in the Free Heart. There's no point in dealing in slaves here. It's legal in Sinpera. You can just purchase them there. No reason to have it here.
That's a very practical answer.
You seem like a practical man.
Is Q shopping for
Perhaps.
another wife?
Yep.
And our group is torn on our choices laid in front of us. One of them is to turn you in, betray your trust, and have the Harbor Master do whatever.
Perhaps.
Why shouldn't we do that?
Because if you let me leave here alive, that ship's blowing up. And you don't get your powder.
I'm not sure I understand. Why would that ship explode?
Oh my god.
Because she
I don't
has.
believe you'll be able to stop me from getting there.
Without killing
You
you.
by yourself would explode a ship.
Well, I've been told that's what this thing's for.
A mighty powerful weapon.
I don't tend to question things. When my life is at stake.
And who would be the leader of this new pirate coalition?
Well, me. For a start.
Would you take suggestions from your crew in an organized fashion, or make all the decisions on your own?
If I wanted to do that, that's all the Harbor Master does. I'm looking to mediate here. Make sure it keeps running. Well.
And by running, what do you want it to do?
I want it to be more than just a place where a bunch of pirate captains have nailed wooden floorboards into each other and called themselves a city.
Ooh.
This place is in shambles. If the harbor master died right now, the entire harbor would be at each other's throats. Under new management, this place could actually be something.
She's not just creating a new vacuum for a new pirate lord. She's trying to make a new empire of sorts.
Yeah.
Do you need someone to help you design the city that you're building? I could draw up some blueprints.
that means Redman is now on board with plan.
Right, sounds like that.
To be honest, the Harbor Master is looking like a less attractive option the more I think about it. He's under no real obligation to give us the powder. He could just shoot us. Shoot us? Yes, kill us right on the spot as soon as we turn you in.
He's a very paranoid man.
He probably thinks we're already working against him, which I guess we are.
We are.
So that would
It's
be
likely.
2 for 2, he's right.
Yeah, he is right.
You know, for someone that's being proclaimed as paranoid, he's not wrong yet.
He's justified. But, oh well.
Fantastic.
Gather your crew, we'll gather ours, and start unloading as much powder as we can off that ship before. Try to keep casualties to a minimum.
She holds up the strange metal ball. The powder is located on a ship to the far southwestern edge of the harbor. It's a bit out of the way, hard to get to, but you'll find it. We'll get into business.
Oh.
You gather what you need and light the fuse.
Yes, I'll need about an hour to prepare myself.
Very well. When the ship blows, we'll attack.
Oh my god.
And she just hands you the strange metal ball.
He hands it to Q.
What?
Add 1 grenade to your inventory, please.
Man,
Hey, add
she's
one
trying to
cartoon
frame
bomb.
us.
Skeleton grenade?
Oh my gosh.
1
Okay.
cartoon.
You've
ball.
got an hour. Deconstruct this while you can. See you. And I need to recover my spells.
What a perfect
spell, I
way
guess.
to
1/4
end the
level spell.
session.
Right? We get handed a fucking grenade and get told to blow up a
Literally.
ship with it.
Chekhov's grenade.
The
All right.
holy hand grenade.
Now, if it's quite all right, I do want to just go for just to do one more thing.
Okay.
One more thing.
Haven exits the ship. It'll take about an hour or so to get to where the location is. I will say during that time, you can get a short rest in, no problem.
Gotta get my 4th level back.
Yeah. Yeah. When you do end up getting to the ship, you find that it is devoid of, there's no sails, there's no crew, there's no one on it. It seems to just be out of the way. You can obviously tell that it was meant to be it overlooked.
Inconspicuous.
Inconspicuous.
Unobtrusive.
It's relatively easy to board the ship, and you start your way down to the cargo hold. And immediately you get hit by this smell, almost like metal scrapings and like a peppery kind of smell. Like this spicy metallic scent that fills just the whole ship.
Love that smell.
In the cargo hold, you can see a dozen of kegs, or dozens of kegs, no bigger than 1.5 feet wide and 3 feet long. Some of them have been opened, and pouring out from them is a fine black powder that you assume is what you came here for.
We should have brought dinghies. And lots
It's
of them.
so dark.
God,
Can
How
someone
much space
light
you
a
got in that
candle?
bag?
I have a feeling that is a bad idea. Matt, I saw that. God damn it.
I
Thank you,
also saw
Matthew.
that.
It lined up well with my candle.
Can we scoop a whole bunch of it into some
Scoop a
glass
whole.
jars?
Fuck that. We're grabbing the
Yeah.
entire keg.
Yeah, put it in the bag. How much space you got in the bag of holding?
I would have made space, so
Okay.
We've got 2 bags of holding.
Fill
What?
them
When?
to the fucking brim.
All right.
kegs, yes. Not loose powder, please. Just
Just the closed kegs. I would say you could probably get 3 kegs of black powder. Reasonably.
okay.
How about me?
That's what I mean. Just the total of you. 1 for Q and 2 for Sen.
Okay, I'll hold 2, you hold 1, Matt.
Okay.
I meant for inventory.
Get fucked.
Y'all break my brain.
So here's a bit of a crossroads. You just want to fuck off, or do you want to do what she says?
Oh,
No,
right.
let's fucking do it. Let's go.
Let's do it. I wanna
All right.
do it.
Big explosion, yes?
You light the fuse.
Anyone
We're
got a
men.
light?
We're men and women.
Oh yeah. Are you going someone can surely light the fuse.
For God's sakes, I can
I have
rage and
so many
spark it with a
fire
lightning
things.
bolt.
I mean,
Jor-
I've got away, but we need to be far away.
Jordan, do you have that lighter on you?
It doesn't even
Jordan is
require this
later.
bomb.
I mean, you can light torches out your ass. You can.
That's
fucking
true.
Yeah,
light
we
them.
have
Hey,
flint and
Jordan.
tinder and crap, for God's sakes, and adventuring packs, and the damn
You
thing...
immediately toss it amongst the kegs, and now's the time to run.
Run, Misty Step.
Yeah, like
Run.
it takes a few
Yeah,
seconds
run.
to get to the top of the ship, and as you're headed up, you hear the sound of thunder as you're just about to reach the top deck.
Now, is the thunder
Um,
coming from above or below?
It is coming from above.
Okay, good. I was worried.
Oh,
However, it's not the only sound up there that you hear.
Oh, shit.
You hear this like a wet slapping sound, followed by guttural utterances you're unfamiliar with. And as you come through the door, you witness a series of strange, shark-like people climbing aboard the vessel, and they seem to be looking directly at you.
What?
Oh,
What?
what the shit is this bullshit?
Bad
What?
timing.
What the
Man.
what the fuck? No!
Get blown up.
Oh no, you bastard!
Timer. We have to beat this.
Uh,
no.
No, we have to run.
She said we had a minute, right?
Yeah,
you want to roll on some initiative?
I have a plan. I have a plan.
I got one too. It's called Thank God I'm a barbarian that can breathe underwater and fuck everyone else.
Did your plan run?
No.
I'm resistant to fire damage.
We're all bad.
Are you resistant
I
to
can tell.
explosions?
I can teleport.
Why are you making more appear?
That one is just so I can add him to the token.
I like that.
Okay.
The fuck is that one? That one's a fish.
Oh
That-
lord.
Is that
yeah.
Kilatoa?
We
Oh,
are
no.
very.
Oh man, if only I had spell slots.
I know, you used like all of them today, huh?
Not all of them, just on my third level.
Oh, these are ugly SOBs too. Shit.
I can still heal us, I can shatter things, and I can dimension door if I'm ready to abandon you all.
Dimension door will be useful.
Yeah, right?
I mean, honestly, we'll be fine.
Yeah. You just have to do it in the time limit.
What was the timer? 1 minute?
Yeah, but it took a little bit to get from the top of the
Fight
from
and
the bottom of the
fight and
ship.
walk. Fight and walk.
Yeah.
Kite,
We've
kite,
got
kite.
like 8 rounds.
I'm thinking
7
of just
rounds.
polymorphing into like a fish and then jumping off.
Yeah.
I mean, that's all fair. We
Like,
can
a
run away.
seagull and leave.
I'm just saying, these guys can probably swim faster than us.
I'm just saying, Lucian survived a disintegration, so an explosion by
Well,
that
he was
supposed
dead
to
when he was
mean?
disintegrated.
He came back though, so
What is
He
that
come back.
supposed to mean? Why are we sacrificing me?
look.
Don't we always?
Because he
anyone-
let's come back.
If anyone's the valiant hero of the party, it's definitely Lucian.
That doesn't mean I want to die.
But you're expendable, so it's okay.
I am not expendable.
We've seen fish people once before, right?
They didn't look quite like this though.
They weren't people, they were dogs.
These ain't your father's fish people.
Okay.
I think we fought these things in the other campaign, or at least something akin to them. Or I might be thinking of a different campaign entirely.
Are these also from Monster
I think you're
Hunter
thinking
World?
about something else, brother.
Am I really?
I have not used these guys yet.
Okay.
Swear to God, I remember an island.
Oh, most excellent.
Well,
It should be fun.
let's have a game plan by next week for how we get out. I can teleport a few times, so you know.
A captain goes down north of ship.
This is.
I hope the explosion is probably just going to be the size of this map, which is still pretty big.
Oh, of course, the big one goes right after Heinrich.
I gotta say,
Oh, wait, no.
if we're talking about
Yeah.
compounding explosions, it's gonna be way larger than the radius this map.
Is there powder on all of these ships?
Just the one.
Just the one,
Okay.
but we left 9 kegs.
Let me put it this way: you ever see Tremors 2?
A lot more than that.
I have not seen Tremors 2.
Well,
Have you
let me
ever
put
seen Worm?
Fine.
let me put it this way: there's a scene in that movie where the guy just keeps screaming, "Keep running, don't stop" for a reason.
I mean, I just want you to know that. I mean, come on. You think I'm just going to give you a bunch of gunpowder and not make you
Work
fight
for it?
for your life?
I mean,
Yeah, I
that's
thought we just got
yeah.
like we did the right quest line and we just got handed it.
Now,
It's
this
great.
is the only quest line where you got more than just like a small sack of. Like it literally required you to like do the black market stuff and then talk to Haven about it instead of just eating her, and then like.
So we chose the optimal
Just-
quest line. We just have to fight for it now.
Yeah,
Ma'am.
just don't explode.
So
I'm just
you
gonna, like-
seriously possibly caused or organized a TPK?
Yes.
Yeah,
I mean,
just,
like, I'm just gonna put Michael's NPCs in like weird positions, like conversationally from now on, like all the time, because Michael clearly did not know how to respond to. Tell me why you're here. No.
So good.
No.
No, I don't think I will. Fuck off. Sounds like my high elf. It's like, tell us why you're here. No. Eat a dick.
Absolutely infallible.
Oh god, this is fun. Can't wait to see what the fuck happens to us next week.
probably death, honestly.
If we do it
Not
poorly.
me. I got like fucking 4 Misty Steps left in me. That's 120 feet.
I can just grab one of you and leave.
Oh, that was. I gotta go, but
Taro, are
Yeah.
you ready to start a new life?
Jesus. As a new
What do you
person.
You and I have 3 kegs of black powder. We can just leave these fools behind.
Gonna
Wow,
eat it?
thanks, asshole.
I'm gonna use it to forge a new chest plate. It'll be great.
That explodes on contact.
Yeah, a new chest plate. One that is keeping my insides intact.
Alright, I'll see you all
Yeah,
next
we'll
week.
see how this goes.
Right, see you, man.
Jesus Christ, what the hell? Anyway, guys, that's it for this session of the Esterisle Cartography Guild. And as usual, I hope you all enjoyed. If y'all did enjoy, great way to show that support as always by liking the video, subscribe to the channel, and sharing it with your friends. And just tuning in next week to see what the hell's gonna happen next. God knows I'm curious. Anyway, once again, thank you all for watching. And as usual, cheers to those that love us, the losers that lost us, and as always, the lucky sons of bitches that get to meet us. And we will catch you all in the next video. I'm gonna go now because I had to pee for like the last 20 minutes. It's driving me nuts. See you next week. Or whenever.